Hey, yo, Minnie, I want to have this conversation with you, man, since we on the topic, right? Because I hear a lot of people talk about who started hip hop, right? So, right now, Tariq Nasheed talking about, like, he going to have a museum where he going to put hip hop in there and all the thing. And he was talking about, like, when it come to, like, the West Indians, like the Jamaicans and stuff, being that Herc is Jamaican and all that. And they was talking, like, when they talk about the families of hip hop. So, yo, Minnie, because I'm going to keep it real. Like, when I talk about hip hop, a lot of people tell me, oh, nah, it's 5 elements. But I tell people all the time, I only know it was only 4 that I knew. That was really the important ones was DJing, graffitiing, breakdancing, and MCing. Those like the important elements of the whole thing. And then now when I hear dudes talking, they say, oh, it's beatboxing. They add in the 5th element is beatboxing and all that.
I'm going to say this, right? Not because I'm not Soundview biased. I'm not Bronx biased. Like,
I know.
There's a side of me that don't give a fuck about Soundview, Webster, Castle Hill, Melrose. These are all Dutch slave masters named Daniel Webster. Yo, I don't get into that. Yo, I'm from here and I rep this because none of this shit mattered, right? The Bronx River was the aqua hung. Soundview was the snapper skin. That's what the indigenous called it before the Dutch people got in there. Isaac Klassen and them, and Klassen Point and all, right? So, oh my God, I lost my train of thought, Gotti. First time tonight, real bad. What was you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about hip hop. I was talking about like how they, because right now they trying to say like, when they talk about the hip hop culture, because I was like, Minnie, I got a video, but I never put it out, where they talked about like, because they talk about like, when the Jamaicans talk about, how hip hop culture started because of the sound clashing in Jamaica, and then, dudes, like, I'm gonna tell everybody this. Disco King Mario, in my opinion, is a founder. But I also say that Herc is a founder too, but dudes is trying to like erase Herc out of the history though. Minnesota, like the way they talk about it though. But how you feel about that? Because they try to like erase it.
I don't know. Can you hear me, Gotti?
I can hear you, Minnie. I can hear you.
All right, because your voice is real low. I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. I'm gonna say this. Herc did not start hip hop. There was a guy named Disco King Mario, and hip hop started on Soundview Avenue. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave it at that. Bam and Herc came over to Soundview to see what Disco King Mario had going. Now, I'm not saying that they don't belong on the Mount Rushmore of who started hip hop, but nah, man, they didn't start it. If anything, Bam has more of a standpoint of a nigga that took it to the top, because Mario had a few records bringing him back. And Bam saw something and took it higher. Because when you went, let me tell you something, when you went over to Bronx River to see Bam Bada play records, man, this nigga was playing Brazilian, everything Brazilian, fucking Mexican, cartoon records. He was the forefront of taking the culture from here to there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gotti, I gotta come out and then come back in because I had a phone call and it fucked me up. So I'm coming back in 5 minutes.
All right, Minnie.
I can't hear you.
All right. Yeah, salute. Peace to the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, share. Salute to my big bro Hassan, in Minnesota for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? This was a preemptive, live stream, mini back.